Hello all my Kenvians and welcome to another new episode of Discovering Steven Universe. Today the episode I'm going to be reacting and giving a review for is Future Vision. And I'm legitimately, I really want to find out what this is about just because of the name. I want to find out, like, does Steven develop powers to see into the future or something along those lines. But let's find out and begin Future Vision. I don't know why I did it that way.
I'm a crystal gem. I'm a big boy now. And I gotta stop saying stuff like, I'm a big boy now.
Oh.
I'm sure this is tough, but let's all be positive
Wait a
about
minute.
this. Man, I guess I can't be in the ninja squad
I
anymore.
feel like I recognize that one figure.
Yeah, new ninja squad.
Yay, Garnet.
Good morning to you, Steven. Boy, I sure am lucky you showed up when you did. Luck's got nothing to do with it. Wait.
Or she has Future Vision.
Don't worry about it. No. You could say that I have a sort of future vision.
Hey, there you go. Okay, so this is more about her.
What outcomes to most situations, which comes in.
What language is that? Because I don't understand the words it's showing in the captions.
Okay, we're done. But the day still has so. Do you see any possible futures where you come with me and have a great time?
Oh, I love the star eyes.
Yes. I can see options and trajectories. Time is like a river that splits into creeks, or pools into lakes, or careens down waterfalls.
Okay.
I have the map, and I steer the ship. I see.
Rock on.
See a single potential future where Lars gives you a high five. And two more potential futures where you suffer third-degree burns all over your body. High five. Lars.
Of course, that's the part that he focuses on.
Hey, are you okay? That coffee was really hot. I drink coffee for breakfast.
That kind of literal.
Buddy! Well, for starters, you could just be going on about your business, eating your fried bits. Suddenly you chopped to death.
It got dark.
Fall down a manhole.
Is she just messing with him at this point?
Or be bullied by wasps.
Not cool.
This is off the top of my head.
Little tiny Steven skull. Really?
Cookie cat.
Cookie cat.
Real? Oh no! I never considered that you would be evil. Can't be with you all the time. Just trust me when I say that you are in control. And do not go on the roof, no matter what.
Oh my god. Poor Steven.
What could possibly happen to me on the roof?
Lightning.
A crystal
He's gonna go on the roof. Yep.
What? I knew you might do this if I told you about my power.
Oh.
I saw this, and I told you anyway. But why? I took a risk at your expense. There was a chance you'd understand this and we'd be closer. Stephen, I see so many things that can hurt you. I should never have let one of them beat me.
Aww.
I'll watch out for myself from now on. What was that? Oh, nothing.
Oh my god. Okay. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, this episode was, I mean, as far as things happening, very uneventful, but at the same time, like, it's been a while since I've laughed that much at a cartoon, let alone just Steven Universe, and like pretty consistently. I'm sorry, it's something about those wasps. We're made of magic. I don't know why I find it so funny. But okay. Okay, so taking some time to process this. Well, first of all, one of my favorites for this episode is definitely just, in general, learning what the future vision is. And Garnet definitely gave us a more in-depth / more poetic explanation of what her future vision is. So she basically has the ability to see all the different possibilities, or at least a lot of different possibilities, and tries to steer things, in that certain direction. She refers to herself as the captain, or maybe just like, she's the one controlling the ship going down the ever-branching river, or something like that. I am paraphrasing to the degree that I'm probably getting it wrong. But yeah, just the future vision in and of itself, really cool to know, and that actually explains why she's usually the one that tells the other gems that they're getting ready to go on a mission, or that they're getting ready to, to get ready to go. So that does explain that. And then easily my most favorite part of this episode has to be just Steven's reaction to learning about future vision, and how he goes on this incredibly slippery slope of, oh hey, all these things could possibly happen to me, and they're all potential futures in which I could die horribly and instantly turn into a skeleton, including giant wasps that sting with their pointy fists that actually kind of look like Beedrill from Pokemon. That's probably actually what those things were based off of, but that's beside the point. Just all of that, absolutely hilarious, and I would say by far my favorite part of this episode. But at the same time, again, even though not much happened exactly in this episode, other than us being introduced to Future Vision, we did get some more development of the relationship with Steven and Garnet. Pearl and Amethyst were just kind of there for a number of seconds, but getting to experience a little bit more of the growth of relationship that we've gotten before in previous episodes, like Serious Steven, where, was it Serious Steven? Whichever one it was, where Steven and Garnet go together to try and get through these different traps when they're trying to find one of the gems to bubble. But yeah, just the further development of their relationship, seeing Garnet open up like that, like that was the first time I think her glasses have ever come off, and she's willingly taken them off. Because the other times that I can think of were one when Steven slaps it off, and then she gives him the very angry, scary look that still gives me chills of horror. And then also at the arcade when she's basically mesmerized, and he takes the glasses off. Those are the only times I can think of exactly. But to the best of my knowledge, this is the first time she's ever willingly taken them off, and the way, a combination of the way that her face and the eyes were animated, in addition to the voice actors, just her reading of those lines, just you felt this character was, portraying true compassion, that she never wanted to possibly be a source of hurt or pain for Steven, and it was done so well. So yeah, a whole lot of favorites for this episode. Annoyances wise, I really don't have any. I don't have any at all. And in fact, to add on one other favorite, I would probably say that last scene right at the end where the lightning strikes and Garnet just kind of knocks it away. Which is honestly what I expected to happen to Steven when he went up there. I figure that's why she warned him not to go up there, but the truth of it ended up being even better than what I expected. In fact, what I expected probably would have been really bad. But yeah, so just Future Vision as an episode in and of itself, just really, really good. And if I were to try and think of a track for the episode, I would probably say it's the track that's playing when Steven is up on the roof, and well, while the storm is still coming down, and then when Garnet comes out to talk to him. Again, it's hard for me to completely pay attention to a lot of these little details, but for me it feels like that I remember when I try to think about that scene, I hear this certain tune in my head, and it just feels so nice. It feels really good. So yeah, whatever that is, that would be the track of the episode for me. If I were to think of a quote, it would definitely be when Garnet gets the 3rd-degree burn possible coffee poured all over her, and she says, "I have coffee for breakfast." Which is quite literal. Absolutely. So, oh yeah, that's. But then, it's like another quote would definitely be just that conversation that Steven and Garnet had. Is such a good scene. I may actually rewatch it before I move on to the next episode, just because I enjoyed it that much. So yeah, Future Vision, definite thumbs up. Just a great episode. Again, despite the fact that nothing really happens. I know I've said that several times, but it was a relatively uneventful episode, but at the same time it was so good. So I'm looking forward to, and honestly it feels like a lot of the previous episodes have been that way as well. So, bring on more, Steven Universe. Bring on everything you got, because I am ready for more. But okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Discovering Steven Universe. Next time, we have On the Run. And based on the little thumbnail it has, it may have something to do with Amethyst, just because Amethyst is on the Hulu thumbnail. But anyway, until next time, everyone, I am PapaKenn, and I will see you for the next video. Later.